따로 넓지 이 시공간도 초라하니 Big shots 한번또 달리 We like to party if the party no sleep oh 다들 밖으로 나와도 그게 소리 질러도 와 마침 오늘 붉은 노을 Yeah we do it yeah we do it BiiiG take that song yeah 유행이라지만 밴드 got it Big bang beat that yes I'm man fans on bang boy.
What is up, YouTube? Welcome in and welcome back. So today I'm taking another look at BiGBANG, and this is brand new. I actually wasn't going to do I was set down to record some videos this morning, and this popped up on my feed. It's brand new. I'm going to probably put this out in the first because I hardly ever do videos the day they come out, or if I do, and they don't get out that day. But I'm going to try this one. So anyway, this is called BiiiG, I guess is that BiiiG is how you say it. So the title, I thought the title was very telling. You've got B for Big Bang. You've got I for the three of them, because there's only three of them now, and G at the end, which I think is for G Dragon, because he's the driving force behind this group. At least the latter part of their run. I want to address a issue came up in one of my last videos. As I say, the elephant in the room, Sungri. This guy. So my last reaction I did, was Big Bang and 2-in-1, and I made a comment about him, talking about him, and the gist of what I was saying is, he's, it's a very painful situation, and what happened. But anyway, I had somebody come in my comments and say, "Oh, stop talking about him, and he didn't do anything wrong." And in fact, the comment was, he didn't do anything wrong. He was not charged with 9 counts, which I don't think I ever said 9 counts. But when I looked it up, that's what he was charged with. So I was like, okay, apparently you made my point that this is a painful issue here. And then I said, I'm not, that's all I'm going to say about it at that time. And I figured what would happen when some other people would come into the comments and go, "Dude, you're wrong," or "You got it all wrong," and start going at it with. I figured I'll let the fans deal with it, because sometimes people make comments that are so out in left field that the other fans will come in and just kind of correct them. But I get it. When you are invested in a group and things go sideways, it's going to hurt. I haven't been invested in groups like that. And the closest I can think of is Baby Monster. And if something happened to one of those girls, I think I would just lose my mind. And like I said, my point was that this is a painful time for the K-pop industry. And clearly some people haven't got over it. I mean, the guy said in one of his other comments was, I don't know if it's a guy or girl, but anyway, they said, this was a very painful time for me. Well, I get that. I understand that. But you can't just sweep it on the rug, pretend like it didn't happen either. And from what I can tell, the K-pop industry and fans in general are not very forgiving for bad behavior. I've seen stuff about him, well, even after this all happened, and the fact that he was out having fun or something, that people are mad that he's having fun, and that wasn't my issue. I just thought it was interesting in the group dynamics that, they were such a good group with 5 people, it was just it was insane. But those of us in the United States, we're used to this, I mean, we have P. Diddy. So, and we have many other people from the industry who's gotten arrested. I mean, just for a few, like Little Kim and Snoop Dogg, all have been busted and arrested for stuff. Um, go all the way back to Tupac. It's this is part of the hip hop industry, at least in the United States, um, because the hip hop industry came off the streets. You know, you just look at some of Dre's stuff. Straight out of Compton. Compton, for those, maybe people in Korea don't realize, Compton is one of the most intensely uh, contested areas, I'll put it that way, on the streets of LA. So I understand that, that this was painful, but I it is what it is. You can't just like pretend like it didn't happen. So anyway, I just wanted to speak to that because I just thought it was kind of interesting. Um, so anyway, yeah, let's check out this new song from them. Also, people asked me to check out their Coachella or react to Coachella. I've seen Coachella. I generally don't react to videos I've seen. Like if I sit here and watch it on YouTube, there's no reaction, especially if I'm interested and I watch it. I'm not going to turn around and do a reaction like I've never seen it. So anyway, yeah. So this is called Big or Big. So anyway, let's check it out.
BiiiG 대성일 유행이라지만 밴드 got it Big Bang beat them best man fans on bang boom big not it everything big 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 be anything big big everything big 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 that everything big me all the way up who wanted me wanted the carnivores 20 years man 스무고개 what 성이 새겨나라게 work pro 네가 왜 so lost 내가 예술 lost 빅뱅이랑 이쁘서 우전 벗어라 Would you pick me up 알아서 live on earth BIIG야 알았으면 귀여워 우린 같이 따로 놀지 이 시공간도 초라하니 Big shots 해봐도 달리 We like to party after party no sleep Oh 다들 밖으로 나와고 그게 소리 질러도 everything big, 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 big. Be anything big, big. Everything big, 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 big. Then everything big, big. Yo, 자요, 발연사, 발연사. Korea, Mamma Mia. 정의 도시 망간들, 자신의 도시야 반대. Everything is red. 이 노래랑 문제. 또 따면 BMG, 또 따면 내 땡기. Then everything is big. Loving on project. Yeah, this is how it do it. Get it down. 우린 같이 따로 놀지 날아다녀 링나비같이 Big shot 무함한 알리 We like to party after party no sleep Oh 하늘 밖으로 나와고 크게 멀리 시것들아 나침 반은 푸른 노을 Yeah we do it, yeah we do it Big, 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 big BIIG 대성일 유행이라지만 밴드 got it Big Bang beat them best man fans on bang boom big not it everything big 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 we anything big big everything big 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 that everything big big
Wow, very nice, very nice. Um, Definitely had that same kind of Big Bang feel to it. And again, I think I don't I haven't looked at the credits for the song, but I'm guessing G Dragon had, like a major part on putting it together. Um, and I'm guessing they still work with YG. Um, I think it's like I didn't go look at the video, but let's see. Yeah, this is on a Big Bang channel, but I think they are still connected to YG because YG announced it in their where it was like early in the summer or in the spring when they what was coming up for YG Entertainment. Um, so yeah, you know they have a great sound, and um, it's a lot different than most of the other K-pop boy bands that I've seen. Um, except for I would say Treasure's last offering was pretty good, at least as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, yeah, they did that was a great job. That was a good song. I like that. Um, and they lean heavily into their 20th anniversary and the three of them. Um, so yeah, like I said, I've seen their Coachella performance, so I haven't seen this, but yeah, this ought to be a pretty good hit, I think. I don't know what the scene is like in Korea for them now. I know G Dragon is still super popular, which I guess will probably work with the other two guys. And you know, Taeyeon's still doing stuff on his own. So yeah, good song, good song. I really like it. Had a good beat. Um, I go back and look at the lyrics. I put the subtitles on, but I don't look at them. I'm just taken in by the video and the visual part of it. So anyway, um, yeah, let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.